Hey, what's up, my truth seekers? How are you guys doing? Welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. Let me go ahead and load this music down, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into my commentary. Hope you all are doing great today, guys. Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Guys, if you're coming on and you watch the replay, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. I was trying to go ahead and see if I can do a pre-record, but for some reason I just can't do a pre-record anymore. I guess I just got used to coming on live. So guys, look, I want to go ahead and talk about some stuff that was on my mind, especially when it came to a lot of stuff that is happening right now. And as you can see, no one is exempt. No one is exempt. That's why I went ahead and came up with the title, The Damsel in Distress is Just Worse as Our Adversary. They are agents. So what it means right there is that, we are looking at, these ones that, calling themselves, snow bunnies or whatever, Dr. Umar, he want to go ahead and call them. But, what about the agents? What about the ones, the wolves in sheep clothing, the ones that, we think that have our back, just because, they may have the same skin, but that does not mean that they are, our kin folks. Okay. Something like that. It goes like that. But before I go into my commentary, I saw something, guys. I want to go ahead and read this right here. I'm not going to go ahead and pull up the link because I don't want to go ahead and have any problems. So let me go ahead and read this right quick, guys. I want to read this right quick. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Well, let me go ahead and read this first because I got to get this out right here. The truth is like a surgery because not too many people want to hear the truth. Everybody wants their ears to be tickled. But right here it says the truth is like surgery. It hurts, but it heals. A lie is like a painkiller. It gives instant relief, but it has side effects forever. So also I want to go ahead and read my disclaimer. Let me go ahead and get all this out the way. Let me go ahead and pull that up because I cannot see at all, guys, on my screen. So let's go ahead and read the disclaimer right here. They say the copyright disclaimer is used under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarships, and research. Guys, also make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And also, if you feel like you are getting fed, you're getting information, very informative, make sure you go ahead and hit my Cash App. Real Talk 985. My Cash App, Real Talk 985. So with all that be said, guys, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and stay on just for 30 minutes. And I'm coming all hours. I'm not set no set time because I'm not sure if I want to continue, just coming on my live. Hold on one second. The phone haven't rung until I got on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But let me go ahead and read this right quick. I want to go ahead and read this. I'm not going to go ahead and pull it up on my Instagram because I don't want to have problems. Because sometimes when I be pulling certain things up for some reason, my screen is start getting glitchy. It's like I get into the matrix. But I saw this right here. This is Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. He used to play professional basketball. But this is what he said. He said that it says right here, and this coming from the Fox News, which I had saw the report on the Shed Room, but I can't pull it up on the Shed Room, so I pulled it up on Fox News. It says that the NBA Hall of Fame the NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley threatened any black person flaunting Donald Trump's mugshot. So I guess people are selling T-shirts with Donald Trump mugshot, but he said that if he see any black person, I wish I could have pulled up his picture, but he's saying that if he would see any black person with a Donald Trump mugshot, that he's gonna punch him. Yeah, you punch me, punch anybody, and see if you're gonna get punched back and get sued. Now, what's the nerve? See, that's just to show you right there, guys, how they try to control you. I mean, this is horrible. Now, he is saying, Charles Barkley, he's saying that if he see any black person with a Trump shirt, with his mugshot, he's going to go ahead and he's going to punch that person. Well, you better be ready for a lawsuit if you're going to go ahead and punch anybody. Now, how the heck he want to get mad? In that case, somebody need to go ahead and punch him from setting that. Don't get me started. Where's Dr. Umar? That's why I'm glad I'm talking about Dr. Umar today. Okay, some of you guys might go ahead and get this by tomorrow, but what nerve! He'll punch every black person. That's just to show you guys that these people think that just because they have that celebrity status that they still can control us. Look, you don't control our vote. Back then, you may have controlled our parents or something like that, but this generation right here, this generation is not going to play. How the heck this man is going to say that he'll punch every black person? Make it make sense, guys. That's just to show you guys. Oh my God, this is our people. This is our people. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into my commentary. I'm gonna go ahead and stick I'm gonna stick a pin in that right there, because I'm not even going to go ahead and read all that right there. It doesn't make no sense at all. So I want to go ahead and I felt led, to talk about this right here. When it comes to the conscious community, letting us know that the conscious community, they are not exempt. And we especially, I don't know about you guys, I watches Dr. Umar Johnson. I watches him all the time, and I've been praying for this man because I truly believe that this man is very informative, and he got what we need when it comes to this season right here. I really need it. But also, we are quick to say that it's the palm people. Oh, it's the palm people. But as you can see right now, with all the stuff that is happening, they may be behind the scene, but we got some wolves in sheep clothing. We got our own people that's doing the most. Our own people that's doing the most. And I want to go ahead and show you guys this right here, because this had caught my attention. So let me go ahead and play this right here. And guys, you can go ahead and check the make sure if you're coming on late, check the replay, okay? So let me see if I can go ahead and pull this up. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's funny because and I went ahead and I hit the face. Some of you guys might know exactly who this person is. I'm not going to go ahead and call no name. And I also went ahead and I did a voiceover, changed the voice some. But I just want you guys to see that this person that made well, I don't know how to say it now, because it's not alleged anymore, because we already know that Nature Boy, he went ahead and he was found guilty. But Dr. Umar also had crossed her path. Okay, so I want you guys to see some of this right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. It's letting especially when it comes to this conscious community, nobody exempt. We want to sit there, just like I said there, and say we want to say it's them, but it's not going to be them anymore because they done their job. Like I said, old Massa, he don't have to do anything anymore. All he have to do is sit on this tree, drink his beer, his lemonade, and watch us do it. And we are doing a good job tearing each other down. So let me go ahead and play this right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and break it apart because you got to be careful. You got to be careful of these damsels in distress. They are agents. Those are the agents. And like I said, nothing is new. Even, back then, we always had our own people will come in and they will be the ones that tear the entire house down. So, like I said, when it comes to stuff like this, waking our people up, nobody is exempt. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to this right here.
So people have figured out who I am. And it's funny because I've always said I wanted to just be discreet, but people are reporting where I am. There was a picture posted yesterday on Dr. Umar's Instagram of me, and he's signing my very first Juneteenth motherfucking t-shirt. My very first t-shirt, he signed it on my back.
So let me go ahead and stop it right here, in case you guys have no clue of what's going on. First of all, this is an old clip, okay? This clip, I think it was like 2 years ago, which I'm going to go ahead and put it in my playlist. But what happened was, I'm gonna go ahead and call her the damsel in distress. And like I said there and said, we all have a right to our opinion. But Dr. Umar had went to the restaurant where she was. And what happened was he gave her a t-shirt, an autographed t-shirt, and I guess he signed it, in the back or something like that. But she went to social media because every time when something happened, especially when they interact with other conscious people, famous known people, they gonna go ahead and they gonna run to social media. That's why I say when it comes to all this right here, these people are they are struck by thinking that they are celebrities. And like I said there and say, in here, this is real talk. I'm not going to go ahead and sugarcoat it. I'm not going to go ahead and compromise it, but we quick to say that, especially when it comes to Dr. Umar, quick to say, I'm going to stay away from the snow bunnies, which, like I said, we already know about them. But also, what about the ones that's inside our camp? What about the Judases? What about the ones that we break bread with, we sleep with, we talk to, we commune with, the ones that's inside? Those are the ones that's doing the most. So he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. Okay, so let me go ahead and play a little more.
And that was one of the most happiest moments in my life because he's a very powerful man. And I sat there at my job to go online and go on this man's page on his page with my picture.
So let me go ahead and play. Let me go ahead and do this right here because you might can't hear it because the way that I went ahead and used this voice. So I don't know why I went ahead and used it that one right there because it's kind of loud. But she was very upset because what happened was when she went on her big old live, she went on social media. And she told the ones that watches her what had happened, and these people, they ran to Dr. Umar, and this happened like 2 years ago. Okay, they ran to Dr. Umar and told Dr. Umar, be careful. And I also gonna play some other tapes where I might play it, I don't know. Hey, misbehaving, I see you misbehaving. Is in the house, girl, and heard from you in a while. She say, "Hello, Lady D in chat." Guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Misbehaving. Yes, go ahead and check out her channel. I be wanting to, do some videos and some pre-records, but I just love to come live. I just love to come live. And to me, it's faster, it's quick. I don't know if you call it the lazy way or whatever, but still, yes. Getting back, some people they ran to Dr. Umar and they gave him a heads up and they told Dr. Umar, be careful, watch her, and they were saying all types of stuff, at the time about her, how, she was a part of carbonation, how she was in and out, and, all the other stuff. So let me go ahead and play some more. And I'm going to put the whole entire video in my playlist so you guys can go ahead and watch it. And I apologize if you guys cannot hear it on here, but I'm still gonna go ahead and break it down. Okay. So again, guys, if you're just coming on, just be, kindful, just go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content.
And said, "Oh, don't fuck. Oh, if you're trying to hit double wrapped up the condom. Oh, she out here in these streets, in these conscious community streets. Oh, she thought her pussy oozing and goozing."
So right there, people was telling Dr. Umar according to what the damsel in distress. And guys, like I said, they say, you can get mad, however I call it, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, when it comes to some of this stuff right here, they all should take accountability. And nobody is giving Nature Boy, we are not giving him no excuse, because like I said in here, I am team right. But I truly believe every last one that was connected so close to him, they should have taken accountability. So what happened was they went to Dr. Umar and told Dr. Umar, make sure you be double wrapped, because the stuff that she's going to say, she said. So it's not no allegedly, even she said, because of STD, and all this other stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. So guys, don't get mad with the messenger. Please don't get mad with the messenger, because you're going to see that she's pulling out all kind of yoni capsules and antibiotics and everything else. Okay.
As if I don't take care of my fucking shit.
So she's pissed.
As if I don't fucking take care of my.
So she's really pissed. She really pissed. She pulled out a big bag of stuff. Big bag of stuff that she uses to take care of her yoni. You know what I'm talking about. And also she pulled out some antibiotics, so if she start getting any type of breaks out, at least she know that her stuff is together. But like I said, people ran to Dr. Umar and told Dr. Umar, be careful. But as I was watching this video, and I said, I want to go ahead and I want to show this, because I'm letting you guys see nobody is exempt. Nobody exists exempt. So what if something would have went wrong, where Dr. Umar, and we already know that he's a part of the conscious movement, and he's very successful and very active. So like I said, they always going to have people, I call them agents now, they're going to have people plan it just to sit there and try to distract you from your mission. So these people, they looking out. So like I say, when it comes to Dr. Umar, you got some people that's really got your back, some prayer warriors, because they would have allowed this to happen. And what you think most likely would have happened? So let me go ahead and play some more. I see Dondrick Sims says she is a nutcase. So I digress. Yeah, you got to be careful. And that's why I wanted to come on live and I wanted to talk about it, because I don't know if you guys follow Dr. Umar. He's very hard, when it comes to, as we call them, the palm people, he call them snow bunnies, but I'm gonna just go ahead and call them the palm people. And he don't want them nowhere around. He don't want, have nothing to do with it. But Dr. Umar, I hope you listen to what the prophecies is saying. It's not going to be the ones you think. It's going to be the ones you least expect. Those are the snakes that's in the garden. Those that's they going to look like you and I, but inside they are raven wolves seeking whom they can devour, because what they are doing is they are doing their bidding for their slave master. They doing their bidding. Their job is to get close to you like a damsel in distress, like a Samson and Delilah. You right. You right, Dante. Spies. They are in the camp. They are in the camp. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. That's why you have to be careful. You have to be careful how you cast your pearls to swines. Everybody that's in your camp, that does not mean that they for you. Every great leader, it wasn't the ones that you thought it would be, because we're going to stay away from them. We're going to close the door from them. Just like what Jesus said in the Bible. He said, then say, if it was a stranger, I would have known. And I'm paraphrasing it. But it wasn't a stranger. It was the ones that was in the camp. It was the ones that he broke bread with, the ones that he slept with, the ones that he communed with. Those was the Judases in the camp. And I know everybody don't like this kind of talking, but hey, ain't no stopping over here, because I already told you guys, do not come on this channel if you looking for someone to sit there and sugarcoat, because ain't no babies in here, grown folks, and we ain't got time to pacify nobody, okay? And here is real talk, unapologetic and non-biased.
My shit. As if I would ever let my shit go to waste and stay like that, like these other bitches are. As if I would ever. I put myself into toxic ass situations, yes. I've done the worst things to my yoni, yes. But what is gonna
So she said that she been in toxic situation. She put a yoni through so much. She put a yoni through so much. And like I say, I'm not here to sit there and bash and try to belittle nobody, but they put their business out there. They the one put their business out there. Like I said, you have to be careful, just like when it comes to Nature Boy. A lot of stuff, happened to Nature Boy is because he put his business out. When you air your business out, you are free game. So it may not come back today, it may not come back next year, but it's going to come back and it's going to bite you in your butt. So all this stuff right here, people might say, well, why are you talking about it? Don't I talk about whatever I want to talk about? You talk about what you want to talk about on your platform. Like I said, they say you air it out, you are free game. And that's real talk. I'm just sitting there trying to show you that this right here, it passed it, Dr. Umar pathway as well. Like I said, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, especially when you trying to wake your people up. Do you think that these people want us to be woken up? These people do every and anything to keep us asleep. Long as they can keep us distracted, long as they can keep us apart. But like I said, when they come together, honey, they come together in numbers, but they tell us to be divided. They teaches us how to hate each other. But when we come together, we can be a force to be reckoned with. Don Drake says every black leader was brought down by our own. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I had to come out with this. I know I'm in my lane. I know that I'm standing on the wall. I know I am a watchman. Because like I said, we thinking, just because they look like us, they talk like us, they walk like us, they have that 5'5" thick in the thighs, as Dr. Umar, always talked about. But them 5'5" thick in the thighs will put you to your knees. You sit there and you cross that 5'5" thick in the thighs and see if it don't tear the entire house down, burn the entire house down. Cross them. Cross them. You have to be careful. That's why the Bible tells us we got to be careful how we cast our pearls to these swines. You got to be careful, guys. So what could have happened if he would have connected with that? What could have happened? Like I said there and say, guys, if you say that you are doing kingdom business, if you are sitting there saying you trying to see your people come out of what I call this state of Lodabar. Lodabar is the lowest that you can get. That's where they got us. They got us at the bottom when we should be at the top. But how are we going to be in the top when we got these agents? When we got these people that look like us, these 5'5", thick in the thighs, sitting there infiltrating the camp, tearing the entire camp down. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to wake up? That's why I say, when it comes to some of these conscious men, these people that they say that God is calling them to lead their people out. And we know Dr. Umar, he got the full package. This man is a psychiatrist. And that's what we need for this time. We need a psychiatrist because we are brainwashed. We need somebody to reprogram our mind, renew this mind. The only way that we can be able to move forward, we got to shake off of these grave clothes and come out of her. Shake these chains off our brains. And we need someone like Dr. Umar, a psychiatrist that knows how to work with the mind, knows how to sit there and transform it, renew it, so we can be able to come out with this place I call Lodabar. Amen. Don Trey says, not until the Most High come back. Amen. And the Most High God, like I said, they say, when the Most High God, he said there and say, he's going to send his forerunners. They're going to be right here amongst us. Right here amongst us in the flesh. Don't believe some of these hocus pocus stories where we think it is going to pop out of the sky. It's not going to pop out of the sky. It's going to look just like you and I. And right now, what we are in right now, we are in what we call end times. And we got wolves right here amongst us. We got God's chosen people sitting there ready to be forerunners to see us come out of this. He said there, he said it. We everything that they taught us, guys, we got to start reteaching ourselves. Because like I said, they doing all this stuff because they're trying to keep us distracted. They're trying to keep us off focus. But I promise you, they are working overtime on us. So let's go ahead and play a little bit more because it's almost this it right here.
Take y'all to stop talking about this shit. As if I was taking my antibiotics. I took my shit. I had to stop taking it after 3 days because it was making my body really drained. It was really doing the justice on me. But don't mean I'm not doing shit. I'm taking my CMOS every day.
So she said she had to stop taking her antibiotics because, it was, making her body drain or something. She said, I'm gonna put it in my playlist so you can go ahead and see it. But like I said there and say, guys, we just got to be careful. If you say that you are on a mission, if you say that the Most High God is using you guys as a forerunner, then you got to sit there. You got to crucify that flesh because the devil is going to send something that you love the most. If you sitting there, you love women, he gonna send women in your way. If you love food, he gonna send food in your way. So we got to be careful. We have to be careful, guys. If we say that the Most High God is calling us, we got to be careful of how we let these people into our camp. Okay, and that's real talk. Can't get no real than this, guys. Can't get no real than this. Now just say that if that would have went into the same pathway and he would have picked up on that because it looked like him. It's just like what he wants. 5'5", thick in the thighs. That's why I say, some of our brothers, we got to crucify that flesh because we going against some very dark demonic people in high places and they will use your very own. Look at Marcus Garvey. It wasn't the outsiders that sat there and got Marcus Garvey off of his vision. They use his own people against him. Look at all the rest of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all the great leaders. They will use our own people. Our own people. We could even talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. It's not the ones that we think it is coming against him and his school. Oh, when he gonna get that school together? Oh, he's nothing but a scammer. Like I say, this guy is building this school by himself. When you building up a school, you got a whole district of people coming together, helping you build. But this man is doing it by himself off of donations. And you guys are mad just because he does not want the government funds. Make it make sense. And our people doing the most, just waiting for anything for this man to slip. Anything so we can do just like we do all the rest of our leaders. Crucify him, crucify him. And I know you guys don't like this kind of talking, but I'm in my lane, guys. I am very comfortable because it's time for us to wake the hell out of our people and come out of her. But every time we got great leaders, we always have these wolves in sheep clothing that is so close to them. Like they say, if it's your eyes that's causing you to sin, cut that eye out. If it's your arm that's causing you to sin, cut that arm off. Because we tired. We sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's real talk. So, guys, I also want to play this right here because should I play this? Yeah, let me go ahead and play this right here because see, when it came to some of the stuff that had happened with Nature Boy, I think that, I don't think that he got a fair trial. I'm not basing off of what he did, when he was out there in the jungle. I'm talking about what happened March 22nd or 24th. I'm talking about that right there, that day. But most of all these people that came a part of Carbonation, they all had an assignment. They all had a role to play. They knew what role that they had to play, especially when you was so close to Nature Boy, when you was under the same roof he was in, the role that you played. And all I'm just sitting there saying, we got to be fair because just say, okay, it's Nature Boy. We know all the stuff that he did. So go ahead and it's all right for the judge to throw the book at him. But what about, people, our other people, and if we see how these people are treating Nature Boy, what about if you were sitting in that seat? How you think that right in our face where the whole world is watching, the whole world was watching that, watches this stuff right here. They saw how justice was unfair. They saw how justice was unfair. So if they can do it with the entire world watching, what about if it was you? And then you want to sit there and say, oh, they was unfair. That was not right how they treated our black brother, our black sister. But you sat there and watched somebody else who you thought that supposed to been the judge threw a book at and you didn't say nothing about it. So do you think these people care about innocent or not? Not at all. Okay. But let me go ahead and play this right here. And then after that, I'm going to go because I just told you guys I'm only going to stay on for 30 minutes. Okay. So let me play this right quick.
I'm going to use him for content. And what I did was, I said, you know what? Come through. I told Solar to message her.
So let me stop that right there. I know you guys heard it. If you didn't hear it, make sure you go ahead and play it back again. But right there, Nature Boy. Right here, Nature Boy. This is Nature Boy. This is who I called it. We can't say alleged not anymore, but the accuser, Solar, and I don't know who the other one was, but he said he called Solar to call the accuser and say, come to, come be a part of Carbonation because I want to use you as content. Like I say, these people didn't hide. These people did not hide. These people know their role. They knew what assignment that they was on. So if you knew that your role was to be used as content, so when things don't go your way, why you hollow wolf? Why you start crying? Make it make sense, guys. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope y'all, like I said, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And again, thank you, Dondre Sims, for coming on. And also my girl misbehaving. Thank you for coming on. And guys who come in and watch the live, like I said, make sure, however you feel led, go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. You all be blessed.